I'm ready. I'm ready for the big balls, big hearts.
Start the intro. Fucking start it, go.
Ready to get on a smooth podcast here.
Let's hop on this smooth podcast. B95.1, the greatest hits.
Anyways,
That's not a podcast.
This is the ChaotixCast.
Smooth.
We've been gone for quite a while. There's been a lot of competition stuff that we've been doing. And basically the overall topic of this podcast is going to be Halo 5 in a year. We're really late on this.
Some soft jazz. Can we get some soft in the background for this?
Yeah, we're all right. I'll look up soft jazz. We'll put it in the background.
Please do. Please do.
I will.
I like. Shout out to Dallas's chewing in the background. I admire that.
Hey, listen. Your boy was rushed into this podcast, and he was trying to enjoy himself some ice cream, so don't you give me any shit.
But let me just ask an important question here. Why are you chewing the ice cream?
Because there's full Reese's cups in this ice cream, bro.
Okay, I was about to say.
Hold up. Did he just say Reese's? I'm triggered.
Oh, okay. Let's point this out real quick for everybody listening to the podcast here. It is Reese's. There is an apostrophe after the E. The third E in that word. It's Reese's Pieces. It's Reese, the guy who makes it. It's possessive. Reese's peanut butter cups, not Reese's. Dallas. Okay, so on today's podcast,
I'll say it however the fuck I want to say it.
All right, fuck you.
So on today's podcast, it is myself, Proximity, Samaritan, Justin,
yeah,
and Big Texas, Dallas. It's only three of us today because everybody else is. Who the fuck knows?
Dipped out.
Yeah.
We have 5 great topics to talk about today.
We do. We have some good topics. Justin, you want to hit us with the first?
All right. So the first topic that we are going to be talking about is montaging.
Wait, no, it's not. It's supposed to be. Wait, the whole theme is supposed to be about Halo 5 in a year.
Yes.
Like, did you already mention that?
Yes, bitch.
I don't think you did.
He did.
I can't remember.
He didn't.
Okay, all right, my fault. Okay, so
fucking idiot.
Yeah, the theme. So the theme is the first year of Halo 5, and we're gonna be talking about montaging and review of the first year. Boom. Okay.
So is this gonna be talking about the best montage so far, or what we're looking for in montages to come?
We can do
I
both.
don't really know. That's pretty vague.
Fucking.
Yeah,
both.
montaging is just a pretty vague topic overall.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of different kinds of montaging. There's like the suck-ass montaging, right, where like nothing's synced up, and you have the really overrated ones, and then you have the really good ones that you look forward to.
Okay, well let's just
I'm gonna lower this
talk
down.
about a few.
I'm gonna lower this down.
Let's just talk about a.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm host. Me. Shut up.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think was the best Halo 5 montage of this year?
Spartan's montage.
Spartan's montage.
Well, that's not exclusively a Halo 5 montage.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Get fucked.
That was H2A and H5.
Then the best Halo 5 montage I've seen this year is 7 hours, 100%.
Fuck you.
Dallas is referring to 7 hours dual-tage by
No, it was good.
Proximity and Corpsig.
No, I'm not joking. Who else have you seen pump out a montage in 7 hours with that, like those kind of clips in it in 7 hours?
I'll show you.
And have the
can
VOD
pump
to
out in
back
7
it.
hours.
You wouldn't be able to do a quarter of what they did in that time.
I mean, Cole.
That was I would not. To me, I obviously have a bit of a bias in a negative way because I edited the damn thing and I played to get the clips, so I don't know. I'm definitely proud with the outcome. It's one of my proudest projects that I've worked on with Tyler, just in general overall. But it's hard for me to say that it's I don't view it the same way as I view montages that I didn't make. But I will say a few off the top of my head. The one that Vito dropped yesterday wasn't within the first year, so it doesn't really count. But that one's really good. If you haven't seen that, go check out Vito's new montage. He edited it himself, and it's all champion clips. Very good. But besides that, a few that I remember: Campy's M1, incredible.
Yes.
Just a really, really strong montage. Campy Apple dualtage, really good. Apple Murph dualtage, really good.
Pressure. Yes.
Yeah, very good.
And Apple Murph dualtage
and then
was pretty good.
100% Corpsic Apotheosis. Tyler's M1 was insane.
Shout out to
And
Reese.
it's edited by Spastic Fish, who's another member of Chaotix, and that's I have a bias because I'm really good friends with both those guys, but dude, I watched it again the other day, and that's just it's such a good montage. It's honestly so cool. I love it. So yeah, there's a bunch of good ones there. Nick's that he did with Bullet Rebel. What was that one called? It was a short one. That one was pretty good too.
Was it called like Titan?
Yeah, Titan, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Sounds right. That was a cool one. I like that. And then Mint Blitz's M3, the one with the huge ground pound at the end that Bullet Rebel edited. That one's fucking dope.
You want the ground pound up to like the top of the spire?
Yes, dude.
On that one map. That was like way outside the map. Yeah, that was kind of nuts. That was pretty nutty.
That was the Reckoning. The Awakening?
That clip though.
Yeah, it was Awakening.
Awakening, yeah.
Yeah, because he like starts off in the snow and shit.
Yeah. I'm not really sure if there's any others that are off the top of my head that I can really. Those are the memorable ones to me. Those are the ones that like I just when I was trying to think of good montages that came to mind.
You know what I want to see in montages to come?
What?
Crispy 5 shots and good Halo. That's what I want to see.
I will say, and I really don't like too much of this type of like conversation because people say it so much and it's so repetitive because people say it in like YouTube comments, but I would like to see more crispy 5 shots, things like that, clips that are more about just outplaying the person rather than like sniping plays, because I mean, like, we all have to level. Sniping in Halo 5 is not as difficult as it is in other Halos. It is not easy. I would never say it's easy, but it's not as hard as it used to be. So to me, like, it loses, some flair, unless it's like a lot of no-scoping, because no-scoping has no aim assist. So I know you guys know that. I'm just saying that to the podcast, but like, unless it shows a lot of no-scoping to me, it's like, it could have been cooler. Some shots are still obviously great, and I'm not saying no sniping clips allowed, but I would like to see more things involving the Magnum, stuff with the carbine, like, I don't know, stuff that is like more obvious that you're kind of really destroying. Because I feel like hitting a bunch of 5 shots in a row is just more impressive to me than hitting a lot of snipes. And I know I'm sitting on a few clips like that. That's something that interests me more. I get more hyped about those clips nowadays than I do sniper clips, is all I'm saying. So I would like to see more of that. I mean, that's my own. I have a bias on it, obviously. But.
That kind of leads us. That change in mindset kind of leads us to our next thing that we're going to talk about, which is events. Because the past couple months, all 3 of us have taken a real mental change into like looking at competitive in a different way. We don't really look at montaging the same because of like how much time we put into competitive and realizing the true like I don't want to sound like that guy, but like the true skill of Halo 5, like where it really comes from.
Yeah, because competing at a high level, fucking Halo 5 just gets a whole lot harder. Like, people who like just play casually, it might be like it's so weird to me. Like, kind of going back to montaging, because like people say that it's full of sweats, and then you have the other side that says that Halo 5's too easy, and it's like, what is your problem? Like,
you play the old Call of Duty like.
Yeah, they'll preach. Yeah, they'll preach that it's so easy, and then they'll preach that it's too sweaty, so montaging isn't fun in it. It's like, make up your mind.
Yeah,
it's weird.
But I agree with you, Dallas. You're about to get on the COD point. I was just about to mention that. Is that, if you're playing casually, COD's gonna be really easy and laid back. Literally, if you're playing Halo casually, if you're not worried about your rank, and if you're playing a social playlist like BTB or Warzone,
it's like
it's gonna be pretty easy.
I have a couple of friends that'll go into Call of Duty games and they'll go in like a team deathmatch and they'll get like a 3.0 KD, and then they'll get a pro as like a whole event, and that pro will have like a 1.2 KD for that whole event. They're like, oh, that means I'm better than him, right? It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not.
And for the listeners probably know, but if you don't, to understand, we all have competed in Call of Duty in the past, and so we've been on the side of that world or that part of the world in gaming, and people always say COD's so easy, but when you're playing competitive COD, it's completely different. It's not this laid back, casual, let me drop some kill streaks type shit. It's it's intense, and there's there's definitely a skill gap. I don't know. I feel like Halo 5, what Justin was saying, you really see like when you get to a high level, you see how like difficult it really is. If you're playing a good team, it's gonna be. I don't know. I mean, I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's a blast, but it is a
bit of a grind.
Yeah.
Going back to
that.
Yeah. So Chattanooga, we've gone to. St. Louis, you guys went to 2 open events. A very new experience in Halo 5, at least, because Halo 5 before this was exclusively you have to go through the Challenger League to get to relegation, and that's invite only, and it was only pro players, and like this gave a chance for the amateur players as well as Las Vegas that's coming up, which is an HCS event, and Orange County that has happened. It gives opportunities to those amateur teams to really be shown off, which I think is a thing that's missing in COD now, because UMG is no longer hosting tournaments because of the stupid Bluetooth and PS4 controllers, which that's dumb in of itself. And
yeah, but we're not here to talk about COD and their problems. We're talking about Halo here.
Yeah, and like there's just a lack of open events in console FPS, and I'm really glad that Halo. There are people in Halo who saw that was a problem and did something about it, such as the people who ran the Chattanooga event, which was 250 Esports and Platinum 5.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, all that in mind. So we attended UMG, or was it not? What am I talking about? Not UMG. I was thinking UGC St. Louis, but I'm not even trying to talk about that. It's the 2050 Esports Chat. We went to Chattanooga. It was Dallas, Justin, myself, and Tyler. So we played top 24. We had about a month to prepare for that, and we really did that because Tyler, Dallas, and I live a couple hours away. Justin was able to travel from Texas to play with us, thankfully. So that was a lot of fun. It was great, and we really enjoyed ourselves preparing for that tournament. I would definitely say we were underprepared, considering it was like a month away, but since we realized it was so close, we were like, let's go. But then that kind of sparked an interest in us to continue to sweat and try to get better, and so we continued on. And then there were some team changes going on. Last minute, Dallas ends up playing as a sub for the squad, the Vital squad. So that was myself, Tyler, Dallas, and Clay Reclaimer, who most of you probably know if you watch my videos. But anyways,
Clay.
We went to that event, and we were pretty underprepared for that one because all the practice that we had done leading up to it kind of went not in vain, because we definitely all improved, including Dallas. Dallas went, and he's still teaming with Justin, and they have their squad. But Dallas got better. We all got better. We just weren't playing together, so we didn't have, like, real quick, I just want to talk about this because we haven't gotten to talk about it in a video on my channel yet, but whenever we knew we were going with Dallas for sure, and we got to play 2 nights before the event. We had to play, we had a week to play, but we just couldn't get games, everybody was busy, so we got to play for 2 separate nights, and for probably about 2 hours apiece, and it was only team arena. We didn't have one scrim. We probably got to play 4 hours worth of the arena, and we did terrible. We were just getting destroyed online. And
I think that's also because the online at right now is just bad.
Yeah, but our chemistry was trash. We weren't doing that well, and
it connected on LAN though. It didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and so then we drive 10.5 hours to get to St. Louis, and we don't know if we're just gonna roll out there and get DFR'd, which means double first rounded. If it's double in tournament, you basically you get up there, you lose 2 times in a row, and you go home. And we ended up placing top 16 in the AM bracket, so that was good. We feel pretty good about that. And that was an awesome experience. I have a lot of fun going to events. Now we're going to Vegas next week. It's going to be fun.
Remember the mindset call when we first walked into that bitch? Remember?
Don't get DFR'd.
We are about to get DFR'd. It's like we said don't get DFR'd, but all of us knew in the back of our heads if we got DFR'd, it would not make sense.
Yeah, we were just like, oh man. It was a scary thought, but yeah, we played well. So open events are a lot of fun. I agree. They're very important, and I don't know. I don't know if they're going to announce more because they don't have any more announced after Vegas. I really hope they do going into the next season.
There's supposed to be HWC 2 after this next season, which that's interesting because it was open last time. So I wouldn't mind competing in those online cups. That'd be really fun.
In any case, yeah, the events are great. I hope there's more of them. I would like to continue to attend them if it's feasible. So.
Yeah, it's events. We got Vegas coming up. We're gonna be going to Vegas here in 7 days now.
Yeah, a week.
Yeah, something like that.
A week.
Well, thoughts moving. Yeah, I guess I already said thoughts moving forward on events, and that just means I'd like to see more because I think it's great. It provides an opportunity for people to get their name out there.
Did you get on the pickup squad for Vegas, or are you just going for free for all?
Oh no, I'm just gonna go FFA.
Okay.
You have to register for it, right?
Yeah, I need to do that.
Okay. All right. Well, on to the next topic is the things that the things that we really liked that came out of 343 in Halo 5, and the things that we dislike that maybe are still going on. And Dallas, you go first.
With the likes and dislikes?
Yeah.
343.
What I really, really like, and this is talking about the year of Halo, and just I've seen the consistency from 343 in that they put out their DLCs when they said they were going to. I was kind of worried about that at first. The server issues that are going on now, that sucks. They just put a maintenance thing out for that. That's cool. I'm liking that. I don't like the servers at the moment. I still think there's some weapon balancing that needs to be done. I know it's been a year, but not as much weapon balancing, more as weapon thinning, right? Because there's just too much shit on some maps, especially when you're playing game types like free for all.
Agreed.
You're always running into somebody with some different kind of little weapon that's going to kill you in a cheesy way really fast. So I'm not going to say any particular changes there because my changes would be to suit my favorite kind of play style, so that'd be unfair. So they'd have to do that their own way, but I think it's something that needs to be looked at, definitely. Other things that I really liked the Magnum. The Magnum's pretty awesome. Hated it at first.
Dude, the Magnum is one of it's top 3 favorite Halo weapons of all time. In fact, I'm not gonna talk about favorite Halo 3, but it's up there. I fucking adore the Halo 5 Magnum. Okay, keep going.
It's pretty good. Warzone's was a good addition. I think Warzone's pretty great. Really, really good for the casual player because if you're a Warzone kid, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like enjoying a Halo at its core, and that's to play with friends and stuff. You Warzone teams that sweat out Warzone just to spawn kill every game, you guys are a cancer to the game. Please stop. Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Cool.
Dude, real quick, how about this, Justin? Do you remember when we played Fracture on BTB about a month ago or something? You and I were chilling. We're just talking about something. We played against some kids that were a squad of 8, and they were farming.
Oh yes.
Do you remember? We were playing Capture the Flag on Fracture. They had 2 manses in our spawn, all that shit. Okay. So one of those kids apparently took a screenshot of that game. I went like 12 and 44 or something ridiculous. Because they were, we just couldn't move out of our spawn. It's Fracture, you spawn out in the open. This kid takes a picture of that, and then today, he tagged me on a post on Instagram. Apparently he found my Instagram page, and he tagged me, and he was like, Flashback Friday to win proximity, and he put like my handle like @ and he was like, got farmed in
You see,
BTB, and then he puts all these hashtags. He's like hashtag squad, hashtag salty, hashtag, and like saying all that shit to me.
We weren't trying.
I was like, I don't even.
That just goes back to my point that people don't understand the difference between something like Big Team Battle and competitive Halo. You're a competitor. Like
they were running a squad of 8 in BTB. Mind you, all of Justin and I's teammates quit out except for like 2, so it was like a 4v8, and they had everything.
Yep.
They capped 2 flags, and then they farmed for 15 minutes.
I mean, I still gave some of them the dick. Like,
we did. Justin and I were like,
I'm sure some of your teammates left.
No, they did. That's what I'm saying. Like, our team quit, and then this kid has the audacity to like try to act as if I got shit on. Anyway, whatever. Is it my turn now, Justin, or yours?
It's your turn. I'll go last.
Okay. Likes. The post-launch support from 343 has been phenomenal. I don't care what anybody says. You can say you don't like some of the changes, this and that. Look, you guys go, I want infection. You got infection. I want grip ball. You got grip ball. What's the other thing? Action sag. You got action sag. You get a whole bunch of free maps. I don't care if you don't like the maps that much. You're getting so much for fucking free. The amount of complaining on that is silly to me. Yeah, okay, you can say something should have been there off the rip, like infection, but like it's not really your game. You're not making it, so to say it should have been there is kind of like, eh.
And people don't understand that Microsoft had a knife to 343's neck saying you're going to put this game out on the goddamn shelves. I don't care if you're telling me that it's not finished. So that's why Forge wasn't released on the get-go. That's why so many of the game types that we wanted off the launch weren't there on the get-go, and we had to wait so long because it's a lot harder to code something in for DLC than it is to make it a part of the raw software of the game. It's way harder.
Dallas, you're wrong. Fuck you. 343's AIDS.
Let me just bring this back to what I was saying a second ago, though. This is my analogy for basically what the community does in these situations. It's very frustrating. So I make a sandwich for dinner, or I make sandwiches for everybody for dinner, and I put ketchup on them, and everybody's like, "This sandwich is delicious. It's great. You need to make this again sometime." So a couple years later, I make it again, and then I don't put ketchup on this one, and then everybody's like, "What the fuck, Cole? The last one you had ketchup on it." And then I go, "Oh, okay. Well, hang on. Let me get you some ketchup," and I put ketchup on it, and then instead of you guys going, thanks for putting the ketchup on there, you go, well, why wasn't the ketchup there to begin with? And I go, yeah, but I put it on there. And you go, yeah, but why wasn't it on there to begin with? That's my analogy. That's what the community's like when they beg for game types and they get it because it was in an old Halo game and now they put it in there, and then you still bitch piss them on because it wasn't there to begin with. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm just hearing that you're poverty.
I don't remember who made this YouTube video, but this stuck with me for a long time. And I remember him saying 343 when Halo 5 came out, put a sticky note inside each game case that said IOU.
Yep.
And those people who say and believe that obviously haven't done this tiniest amount of research, and you're just saying that either to be a drama queen or you're just a fucking idiot, one of the two. Like, people, man.
Anyways, the post-launch support I think has been good. Some of the dislikes, of course, the server issues recently, that sucks. I agree with Dallas. I think some maps need a little bit of tweaking. Look, here's my thing about splinter grenades. Splinter grenades to me are some of the most frustrating things in the history of Halo, because I think we all know that it's very frustrating to have somebody use a get out of jail free card and just throw it at your feet when you made them one shot and it just kills you instantly. Those grenades would be perfectly fine if all they did was break your shields. I don't think those grenades should have the ability to kill you. If you made it to where all it can do is make you one shot, and if you're one shot and you run into it, it just like takes away your health. Or maybe if you like completely hit one when you're one shot, it kills you, but it shouldn't. It should not just kill you when it hits you. It should be like popping shields.
Because with that logic, if that grenade kills you with one hit, then a frag grenade should kill you if it like explodes underneath.
In one hit, right?
Yeah.
That's what it needs.
In fact, a frag grenade is the only grenade that can't kill you in one hit, and that's kind of like what? But anyways, so yeah, that's how I feel about that. I feel like less autos on maps would be good. I think like Regret has it. Okay, Regret has one auto on it. It is one storm rifle.
There's two autos.
They've changed the location of it a few times, but that's it. What's the other auto?
Needler.
That doesn't count. That's not an auto. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh no, there's a storm rifle on the scatter now. There is just one auto.
Yeah. I was about to say the
That's
Needler's not
But
on that.
even the Needler, that's not an auto. That's not what I mean. I'm talking like storm rifle, suppressor, SMG, AR, that type of thing. Something like that. They should put like one auto, I feel, on maps. Use them as fire weapons. You could even take care of the problem I'm talking about with splinter grenades if you just had like one or two splinter grenades on the map, and that's it. And make the spawn times on them very like a minute per pickup, so they're not just always around. A few things like that would just really fix a lot of things. Or even better, take all autos off the map and just put ARs where the autos were and have people just spawn in with their Magnum. That's what I would think. That's what I proposed.
Core high-speed Halo 5 feels fantastic, but when you throw all these little tiny things into the mix, it just becomes a clusterfuck of what the hell am I playing right now, right? There's been multiple times I've been playing Empire Strongholds, and it's just like, what the actual fuck is going on right now?
I hate that.
Nades-wise.
So much. Yeah.
Like this does not at all remind me of a competitive Halo game type. This is just a dive. Everybody's just diving every single life, and it's just.
No, it's funny because all of us mock people who say this isn't Halo, because like I find that to be ridiculous. But whenever we get Empire Strongholds, I actually myself say this is not fucking Halo, because this is just spawn in, sprint into a goddamn pit, and just throw grenades at your feet. It's stupid, and then melee.
I think that Empire should either be CTF or it shouldn't be in competitive.
Oh, remember whenever that was a thing?
Yeah.
Empire CTF was actually good though.
Yeah, it was.
It was. The score was too low. The score was too low.
Yeah, if it was 5 caps.
Yeah, if it was 5 caps, yeah.
Because it is a small map, that's for sure. You can run across that map super fast.
That would have been great though. Change it to 5 caps. That map worked really well for CTF. Because
I think they should have put the flag spots on the plats, not in the middle. That way, the plats are further back, right? Than the home base, so you have to run it further. Yeah.
But like you can, but that's also a spawn. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I could see that.
It would work.
Yeah. Agreed.
My likes and dislikes. I think you guys basically covered it. Server issues, the big dislike, just because when you're playing Halo, I find it especially whenever you're playing Halo competitively, like you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that person should be dead. Wait, they're not dead, and then they get you and they think that they shit on you. Like, that's the worst feeling of your life. It's like you get engulfed in rage, just like with a ghost melee. With a ghost melee ninja, I freak the fuck out.
It's even worse whenever somebody kills you off of that and you knew you were gonna kill them, and then they feel like they shit on you when they really didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the worst.
And that goes back to the ghost melees. Like the clip that I had in the top 5, where the opening clip was like me going for a ninja off of OS Kid, and like I would have outplayed the shit out of him if it actually hit. I almost screamed, and like I like almost broke my controller with how mad I was, because that would have been a great play and it would have looked fucking amazing, but it was like, nope, you don't get it. Fuck you. It's like, oh, please. Likes, I like how consistent they were with the DLC updates, whether you like the maps or not. They're very consistent with it, and like 343 seemed very on time with the things that they announced, and I really do like that. One thing that I do dislike that has been a recent thing is how long the seasons last.
I agree with that. Yeah, that's frustrating.
I hate that it's no longer like what month is it? November. It no longer says November 2016 season. Right now it says Winter 2016 season, and it's like, no, that's not what it should be. It shouldn't be like 2 months of just like, freaking the FFA Champ 1 is up to like 5,000 CSR. It shouldn't be like that. That's insane and not okay.
Yeah, it's like whenever the game was out, like the earlier months, like I know I'm like friends with 3 guys that were the Champ 1 in FFA. Like you had Campy, Vetoed, and Trunks. All 3 guys, really great dudes. All 3 of those guys have achieved finishing a season with the #1 champ rank. That's awesome, but you don't get that. That's not possible when all the seasons are like 3 months long. Like all those guys can hang out in their little cool club of like being top FFA players and being awesome. But you wouldn't be able to get that whenever there's only X amount of seasons. It's just so long and it takes so much time.
Yeah. 1 month seasons, I'm with that. But anyway, moving on, I guess, since Justin said most of the shit was covered, what would you guys like to see moving forward into Halo 5? Or maybe, I guess, forward in the future of Halo 5?
Windows
and Halo
10,
as a whole.
When Halo 5 came out on Windows 10 and people have been doing crazy shit with Forge on there, I want to see Forge maps in doubles. And maybe in competitive matches.
I was gonna say, I wanted the competitive, like, full on.
Yeah. Like,
you have the best Forge you've ever seen, you're not using it. I've said it before. It's like, I'm with you on that. 100%.
Like, doubles needs to have it. Freaking Team Arena needs to have it. Like, they have the possibility, because people have already made, like, a pit remake that works pretty well with the new movement system. Like, it's crazy to me that they haven't thought about, oh, maybe we should bring back the pit and replace Stasis with pit CTF. And add another Slayer map. Like,
Justin, I could not. My dick would be so rock hard if that happened. I couldn't even play.
Listen,
I don't even know what to do.
What I'm looking forward to the future of Halo, or at least Halo 5, is better servers, because I'd understand if 343 wasn't in correlation with Microsoft, but you're in correlation with Microsoft, which means you should have the best servers in the world. Like, 100%, you should have access to that kind of stuff. So that's what I'd like to see, because we need more crispy 5 shots in our lives, and that's not happening with the server status.
Agreed.
Facts.
What was the other thing? Ghost melees? Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're talking about what we'd like to see forward.
Yeah.
I agree. More Forge maps incorporated into matchmaking, competitive, and just it would be better. I agree. That would be cool. Other Halos have always embraced the Forge maps. I don't know why this one, with the best Forge, as Nellis mentioned, they're hesitant on it. I don't know. I would like to see a return of a few good weapons.
Oh.
I would like to see, personally, I would love to see the grenade launcher from Halo Reach come back.
You would?
Why not have a Reach DMR? Because you've already done that with a Halo 2 BR. Why not do that? Why not bring in like a older Halo style sniper rifle? You've already done with the H2 beam rifle. Why not bring in the H3 sniper? Obviously, it can handle the exact same way as the Halo 5 sniper, but the aesthetic could change, and that's just cool stuff. That's just more things that people like to identify with Halo, and they just look at it like nostalgia. I love it. Why not?
When they added the Halo 1 Magnum, I was cheesing for like the first week on that.
Yeah,
Magnum.
and like that one performs like the Halo 1 Magnum did, but like with the DMR, the Halo Reach DMR, just bring that in. You don't have to change a damn thing. Just make the aesthetic the way it is. There you go. Easy. Do it the same thing with the sniper. Bring in the aesthetic. Keep the reload animation the same. And then you're done. And I would love it. I know a lot of people would just think it's just so cool. Why not? And then more camos, more skins. Bring more skins, please. I'm a hoe for skins. Who doesn't like new skins, dude?
You'll take all my money. Just give me all the skins.
Like, who doesn't like
having
just first? Oh yeah, all 8 teams in the Pro League. There's only 8 teams in the Pro League at a time. Make 8 Pro League skins. You're gonna sell all of them. Everybody's gonna buy them. I mean, why not? And then keep adding more. Like every month, come out with like 2 or 3 new skins. Like you don't. I know you guys have people over there at 343 who are able to design a few new unique skins a month. That's so simple. And just add them in. That's more reason for people to get more Breck packs, more money for you. I'm happy. We're getting new skins. It just makes it exciting. I mean, does Counter-Strike ever stop coming out with skins, Dallas?
No.
No, that's what I thought.
Every month
There's
there's
so
a new
many
case.
skins. Yeah, how many skins are there in Counter-Strike? Like roughly.
Right. Roughly, how many skins? There's got to be like 1,300. Like.
So why not do that? I mean, you don't have to have 1,300. That's a lot. But fuck.
That's all. Yeah.
I mean,
like every gun and every skin. Yeah.
I know, but like, why not just keep adding skins?
Yeah, I mean,
So that's what I'm thinking.
like people who
Well,
have
not that
their
much.
stuff done are like sitting on their rec points right now, being like, "Well, I got nothing to do
I
with
have
this."
over 1 million with nothing to do.
Exactly, same.
I just buy gold packs so I can stack snipers in for Warzone.
But even that, you get reimbursed 6,000 rec points every time.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you have everything unlocked and you open a gold pack, it gives you 6,000 rec points, which is like, okay, so this is really 4,000 for just a whole bunch of weapons for Warzone.
Yeah.
And there's a point where it becomes broken.
Yeah.
And we've all hit that broken point. We're all rocking level 145 and up here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the point when you know. Yep, I got everything.
Anything else people would like to see moving forward as Halo 5 continues?
No, I think that's it.
Can't really think of anything else.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. Alrighty then. That was our 5 topics, and I'm glad we got that out of the way. I hope you guys enjoyed listening and whatnot. Cole, Justin, hey, I hate you.
Dallas, can we get a question?
Holy
Weird
shit, I
question?
wasn't recording that entire time.
You're joking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, because
I hate you.
look, man, I'm hungry. I'm not doing it again right now.
Dallas, can we get finger guns for the fans?
I thought Cole wanted a question.
Oh, it's actually the finger guns.
Alright.
Alright, stop being... Boo, 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 finger guns.
Finger guns for you. Let's talk about the election.